Can we have a 10-year celebration without talking a few words about Dr. Sandhya? I know Dr. Sandhya for about 25 years now. 2003 is when she joined us and we started working together. If I have to describe Dr. Sandhya in one word, any guesses? Pramaya is 10 years old. The one word is contrarian. Contrarian. Contrarian doesn't mean that she is going in a different direction and the whole world is going in the opposite direction. It's not like that. Contrarian is somebody who is able to predict or who is able to pick up a trend much before or well before it becomes a reality. That is what Sandhya is. She doesn't, read up so much of material and say, okay, this is what is the trend today. This is what, nothing like that. It's just that intuition which comes into her. She says, yeah, this is what we have to do. This is what I think is the future. Suddenly, as you saw over a cup of coffee, I should admit I don't drink coffee, but I don't know why she said coffee. That's what Sandhya is. If you look at, say, 40 years ago, in the 80s, there were a handful of people who were opting for surgery, women who were opting for surgery. At that time, she thought, maybe, women in India will require surgeons, women surgeons. So today you're seeing the benefit of that, women surgeons. Now there are plenty, but those days there were very few. And that's when she chose to be a surgeon. And during the time when, she had just completed her MS, I think in the early 80s, right? Apollo started its first corporate hospital. That was in 1984. I was in 10th standard. I'm just trying to say how young I am as compared to Sandhya. I was in 10th standard. I saw a cover page photograph of Dr. Pratap Reddy saying, India's first corporate hospital has come up. I remember that very distinctly. Now, when I just played back, I realized Sandhya cleared her MS around the same time. But she said, I'm not going to join the corporate bandwagon. I don't want to be there. I want to be in the affordable healthcare. So she was very clear. We've been talking about it last 25 years. She was very clear. She knew that the corporate hospitals are going to be very expensive, unaffordable for middle class, lower middle class, and the underprivileged people. She said, I don't want to be in that segment at all. I want to be in the affordable healthcare. She was in Kidwai for a long time, and then she's been working in smaller hospitals, helping people who even cannot afford treatment. And of course, now you know what's happening at Pramaya. So this is what an intuition or a contrarian can do. 2 more minutes. When we look at a preventive healthcare market today, when we read about it, if we can just do a chat GPT or a Google on that, you will find that preventive healthcare market is a $500 billion market by 2030. That's what is the prediction, what people are doing today. They're saying integrated health. We have to just put together allopathy, Ayurveda, naturopathy, yoga, nutrition, everything together, clinical diagnostics, predictive analysis, wearables, all sorts of things are coming up now. But look at 2015, 10 years ago, Sandhya said, let us get into preventive healthcare. We don't want to be in a hospital. I was running a hospital those days. I said, why don't you set up a department in our own hospital, a preventive care hospital? She said, no, I don't want to do that. It has to be a non-hospital kind of an environment, and it has to be an integrated facility where we can give allopathy, Ayurveda, naturopathy, everything together. I'm talking 10 years ago. There was not even a market size defined for preventive healthcare at that time. Today, we are in a segment which is now growing at 22%, looking at a $500 billion market. But we still are grounded. We want to be affordable. We don't want to be too expensive for patients. We want to be touching the lives of middle, low, middle, and underprivileged. We don't want to be, I don't want to say we don't want to be, we are not looking at being in the elitist kind of a segment. This is what Sandhya is for all of us. Sandhya, thank you for starting Prameya well ahead of the preventive healthcare started. And from entire team Prameya and all the patient community and our supporters and donors, a very heartfelt thanks and best wishes to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sudhir. Those words were really, I don't know what to say, too humbling and embarrassing also. Sudhir has been my strength and stay. I know it's a cliche now. But over the years, he's quietly, along with my family, Ravi, my parents, my siblings, all of them have supported me in my decisions, however foolish it may have been at sometimes. And Sudhir has been there throughout and given support to, like for instance, we decided that the Sahai program would be completely free of cost to patients. So we've struggled through such decisions, but then we've made it, and today we are very, very, very happy that we've reached here. And so thank you, Sudhir, as well. And I have a wonderful team, Team Prameya. By God's grace, it just came together because the intention was put out into the universe, and they say things happen. That's exactly what happened. So we have a beautiful team with a committed, united purpose of, taking Prameya forward through its vision and mission. Thank you all so much once again.